What is a prenuptial agreement? A prenuptial agreement, often abbreviated as prenup or premarital agreement, is a legally binding contract entered into by a couple before they get married or enter into a civil partnership. This agreement outlines how their assets, debts, and other financial matters will be handled in the event of divorce, separation, or death. Here are some key aspects of a prenuptial agreement. Part 1. Financial protections. A prenup allows couples to specify how their financial interests will be protected in the event of divorce or separation. This can include the division of property, spousal support, alimony, and handling of debt. Part 2. Asset division. Prenuptial agreements can stipulate how assets acquired before and during the marriage will be divided in the event of a divorce. This can include real estate, investments, business interests, and personal property. Part 3. Debt obligation. The prenup can outline how any existing debts and future liabilities will be apportioned between the spouses. This is especially important if one spouse has significant debts prior to the marriage. Part 4. Protection of family assets. Prenups can be used to safeguard family heirlooms, businesses, or other assets that one spouse wants to keep separate from marital property. Part 5. Spousal support. The agreement can specify whether one spouse will pay alimony to the other in the event of divorce, and if so, under what conditions, example, duration, amount. Part 6. Estate planning. Prenuptial agreements can also have provisions related to inheritance rights, especially if one or both spouses have children from a previous relationship. Part 7. Legal requirements. Prenuptial agreements must meet certain legal requirements to be considered valid. This may include full financial disclosure, voluntary consent, and the absence of duress or coercion. Part 8. Review by legal counsel. It's advisable for each party to consult with their own independent attorney before signing a prenup. This ensures that both parties fully understand their rights and obligations. Part 9. Postnuptial agreements. Similar to prenuptial agreements, postnuptial agreements are entered into after marriage but serve the same purpose of outlining how financial matters will be handled in the event of divorce or death. Part 10. Revocability and modification. Prenuptial agreements can sometimes be amended or revoked with the mutual consent of both spouses, provided that the legal requirements are met. It's important to note that while prenuptial agreements can be useful tools for financial planning, they do not cover issues related to child custody or support, which are typically determined by the courts based on the best interests of the child. Prenuptial agreements can provide peace of mind for couples entering marriage, particularly when there are complex financial circumstances or one or both parties have significant assets. However, they are not suitable for every couple, and both parties should approach the process with transparency, honesty, and legal advice.